Hey everybody, it's Gas Bandit, and I'm here to tell you a little story. It was the evening of New Year's Day, and I'd been roped into playing some PlayerUnknown's Battleground. On this particular instance, it sure seemed like a lot of people were jumping off at the north end of the island, and I got a wild hair and suggested, hey, why don't we wait and jump at the military base on the smaller southern island? That's crazy, everybody said. There's no reason to go there because everybody goes there. We'll just die quickly. But I talked them into it anyway. And as it turns out, as we fell down, it looked like there was nobody else with us. So we went through the usual startup routine of looking through the buildings, gathering loot, getting ourselves some guns, all that kind of good stuff right there. And things seemed to be going pretty well for a while, until Day went off on her own and got surprised by a gentleman called the Evil Bulgarian, who proceeded to gun her down and take all her stuff. Now, Dave, Shorts, and myself were at a building about 100 meters away and had no idea what was going on at the time. So we ran around a bit like chickens with our heads cut off, and Shorts tried to sniper duel the guy until he caught a face full of lead on this particularly nice little shot, and we decided to hunker down and wait. Taking off his shoes so as to walk more quietly, Evil Bulgarian closed the distance, found Dave's position in the stairwell, and proceeded to murder him after Dave's shot went wide of the mark. Shorts Booter's attempt to avenge his father's death was singularly unsuccessful. In fact, he repeated his father's mistake to the letter and was gunned down on the stairwell. That left just yours truly up against the deranged gun-toting Bulgarian, not to mention the other 48 homicidal battle royalists also still alive. I have to admit that at first I was in full-blown panic mode and just started throwing grenades out the window like some kind of noob idiot. But when I ran out of grenades, I decided a new strategy was in order. Not wanting to also meet my fate on the stairway, I redeployed to an upstairs bathroom where I hunkered in to wait in ambush. And it only took a few minutes for my teal-shirted nemesis to appear. And I'm happy to say, the day was mine. Oh, but that's not the end of this story. All the gunfire naturally drew a lot of attention. First of all, a group of 3 guys came from the southwest, looking to pick off the weakened victor of the fight, and score themselves some nice weaponry. Also, unbeknownst to all of us, a lone wolf crept in through the fence to the north. He'll be important later. So the 3 ne'er-do-wells from Team 7 started going from room to room looking for fat loot, and I had set a cunning trap. I had left almost all the items that were carried by the Evil Bulgarian on his corpse, and moved to the opposite bathroom. That way, when the first member of the approaching team found it, he called over his friends to come and loot the bonanza he had found, and I jumped out and gunned the both of them down. The third friend then tried to throw a stun grenade at me, but I ran out and shot him point blank for the hat trick. If it seemed to you there were some extra mystery gunshots going on in that last exchange, you're not wrong. Turns out I had some help from the aforementioned Mr. Blue down the hallway, but my enemy's enemy is not my friend, and when I left the room I was reloading in, I didn't even see him at the end of the hallway. He looked like just another pile of garbage in the hallway, really, with how he was dressed, and he took me out before I even realized my mistake.